Hello my lovelies. So we're going to do a nice and easy one today. A half up that I think will work really great for my girls with shorter hair and my girls with layers. I decided to do this one for two reasons. One, I saw it on the hair of the models that recently walked the Project Runway. You guys know I watched the show. Patricia had this hairstyle in some of her models and I thought it was really cool. And two, Siobhan just got layers, and even though she's been doing wonders with her layers and you would never know, I thought this one might be fun for her. It will end up looking better on your hair if you have layers. Ha! Alright, so let's get into this braid, and then if you stay tuned after the hairstyle, I'll let you know what's going on, because not a lot of you watch my vlogs, but most of you watch my hairstyle tutorials, because I'm going to have to take an indefinite hiatus, and I'll let you know why. Alright, so let's get started. This should be fun. I have not detangled my hair. I threw it up today, so we need to detangle first. This is, as I said, this is a half up. You do know how to French braid, but that's it. So that's nice. And we are going to French instead of Dutch, just because that's what I want it to look like. So, yeah. Make sure all tangle. You see, usually I fairly well detangle, but I slept in a braid last night, so I've got some fun braid waves happening. So, anyways, what we want to do is we need to split our hair in two. Well, actually, technically, I guess it's 3 sections. You want to go right at the top of your eyebrow and go back, hopefully in a straight line. And we're going to separate that to this side. And we want to do the same thing on the other side. Now, what I'm going to do is pony this real quick, just so it will. Okay, maybe I won't, because I don't have my ponytail holders in here. So we'll do this number. And then the other side, same thing, top of your, move you this way, brow, or the arch of your brow. And then try and get it back fairly straight, like so. All right. So what we're going to do is do a French braid just at this top part of our head. Let me pull this over. That's relatively straight parts, let's say. And clip this off. And now we are going to French braid this middle section. I'm actually going to start fairly far to the front for me, because you guys know I like to start my back further, but we do have to start it up. I'm going to try and make my bangs go in, so let's hope that works. So what we're going to do is just French braid to about here, to the crown of our head. So I can probably look at you and do this. Now, the only thing about doing it way up here is that you don't really take from the side. So what you kind of do is just take from behind, but that'll still give us a French style braid. Taking from behind and braid. By all means, you can totally do a Dutch braid if you want to. There's no rule that says you can't. I just thought that it looked cooler with a French than a Dutch. At least for this, but we'll see. All right. I've got, it looks like one more turn, and then we can start doing the rest of the hairstyle, which is pretty much the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and let this go because I'm yanking a piece from here and it'll be easier for me. And one more on this side, from behind. All right. So we've got this braided. We are going to take 3 more sections and incorporate them into these 3 sections just to thicken up this braid a little bit. To make it look nice. Because this is kind of a skinny braid since it's only this much of our hair. Make sure I have enough back there. I should. I'm doing the 2 outsides first. And then we'll see what's left over for that middle strand, which seems to be a decent chunk right there. All right. So let me get that separated. All right. Now, what we're doing with the rest of this is we are doing a regular English braid. Do one, that's 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns. Now we're going to do something fun. So, your right furthest strand, I want you to take a little piece out. And I mean a little piece, like this much. Take that out. You can go ahead, braid to the other side. And now this strand, the furthest left, take a little piece out. Pull it over your shoulder. All right, braid. Again, take a little tiny piece out on this side. Pull it over your shoulder. And a little tiny piece out of this side. Over your shoulder. Braid. Okay, let's do it again. Tiny piece. Tiny piece. Braid. We're just going to continue doing this down our braid, and then I will be back to show you what it looks like. Okay, all right, we're back. Now, you have to use your imagination a little bit, because like I said, this is actually a hairstyle for layers. So here's our braid. We have our fringe up front, and it goes to the back. And I know it's kind of hard to see on my hair, but if you look at the braid itself, we've got this going on. Now, if my layers, if I had layers and they were shorter, they end up kind of splaying out like a feather, which is really righteous. And you can, by all means, do this on like a full braid, and you would get, you know, this hangy downy, interesting thing going on by taking hair out. As it is, it probably just lays pretty seamlessly in my hair. But, like I said, this one's for layers, and so many of you ask me stuff to do with layered hair. Here's one for you. You'll get a much better feather braid than I can do, but you can at least see that it's really cool. You can also do this technique and then work it in differently, as in you could take these and use these as strands and braids on either side. So then you would get like a cage happening if you so desire. But like I said, it's a quick one today, guys, because I pretty much just kind of wanted you to have something to tide you over because I'm going to be gone for a little while. All right, for those of you that stayed tuned, there's your hairstyle. Yay! Go have fun and send me pictures. All right, for those of you that stayed tuned, I am going on hiatus. My grandfather is in the hospital, and he has to have heart surgery. So even though I know I just got back from West Virginia, I need to go back. I brought my dogs home to my husband, so it'll be a little less stressful on everybody since we're not really at the house much. So I didn't want to keep leaving them alone. And you know, we're going to be at the hospital and that sort of thing. So I'm going home for West Virginia. I don't know how long I'm going to be there. And the problem with being home is that I do not have a laptop. My gram has one, but when you're with family, you don't really want to be, you know, playing on the computer and stuff, and especially when it's kind of serious like this. So, and my phone is really bad with Facebook. It's just, Facebook is too much for my phone to handle because it's an older one. Upgrade in July, but until then, I'm sort of out of the loop. So I will, of course, get to any of your questions and comments when I get back from West Virginia, and you will be the first to know because I will put up a vlog or a hair tutorial. So I won't see you for a little while, and I apologize for that, but I will see you soon. I have to come home sometime. So yeah, so basically that's it. If you are the praying sort, I do ask for some prayers for my grandfather, not for me, but for him. Or if you believe in karma or good vibes or any of that stuff, well wishes, whatever. Just think about him and keep your fingers crossed, I guess, that he's going to be okay. Alrighty, I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Until then, have a great day. Bye!